Rob Butler.
Number 8, please, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's a privilege to be here, and may I just take this opportunity to pay tribute to my honourable friend, the member for Mid Sussex, for all her incredible work in this role. Mr. Speaker, we want everyone to be able to find a job, progress in work and thrive in the labour market, whoever they are and wherever they live. On the 26th of January 2022, we launched the Way to Work campaign, moving over 520,000 job-ready claimants into work by the end of June.
Rob Butler.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'd like to thank the Minister for her answer and, if I may, warmly congratulate her on her appointment. Mr. Speaker, unemployment is at extremely low levels across the country, which is very welcome. But in my constituency of Aylesbury, we still have some small areas where some people struggle to find a job despite there being vacancies nearby, often because they don't have the skills that are required to take those jobs. So how can my honourable friend's department help those who need new skills to get back into work?
Minister, welcome to the dispatch.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My honourable friend raises an important issue of skills. We empower work coaches to build individual, tailored support packages to help claimants into work and to progress into better work. The DWP has a range of programmes work coaches can use to help claimants gain new skills in areas of local labour market need. This includes sector-based work academy programmes and DWP Train and Progress.
British Sherman.
Mr. Speaker, can I ask the Minister, and I welcome her to a new job, to give someone a good kick round Kickstarter? It was the absolute, skill delivery mechanism of this government, and it's quietly been put down in some back room. The fact of the matter is this country needs more skills, and this government isn't interested in skills. It's not doing its job. Can't she get on with it, and get on with it now?
Over 100,000 jobs.
Well, I thank the honourable gentleman for his question. Kickstart has delivered over 163,000 starts. I think that's something hugely to be welcomed. One of the things that is so amazing to be in this role is to recognise the absolute impact on individual people concerned. That's 160,000 job starts. I think that's something that we should welcome.
Mims Davis.
Mr. Speaker, and I congratulate the Secretary of State and her updated DWP team on their successes up and down the country. And it's okay because it's the Honourable Lady at the box, so anyone else but her. Delivering help and opportunities up and down the country, true levelling up in action in job centres has been the difference for the Way to Work campaign. May I ask my honourable friend, the new minister in her place, how she is looking to continue to progress for everybody, building on the success of 500,000 into work through the Way to Work scheme?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And once again, I absolutely pay tribute to all the amazing work that my honourable friend did in her role here. And she's quite right to talk about the Way to Work scheme, and we are really pleased that we've got the DWP Youth Offer, which will continue to offer huge opportunities to people in that age group and extend it to 16 and 17-year-olds, actually. But also there's a multitude of other schemes that are really valuable. The over 50s plus champions, the job entry targeted support, in-work progression. There's a whole host of schemes that we're working hard to deliver.
Dan Jarvis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Can I welcome the Minister to her new role? I wonder if she shares my concern that there's recent data which shows that there are up to 70,000 Armed Forces veterans in receipt of universal credit, and whether she thinks that the 50 Armed Forces champions around the country, who no doubt are doing their absolute best, whether they've got the capacity to provide the support to those who've served our country so that they can weather the cost of living crisis.
Minister.
I thank the honourable gentleman for that question because it's a vitally important area. Our veterans deserve our respect and every help and assistance that they can possibly receive. We are extending the Veterans Champions. I'm going to be looking at that in a great more detail. This is day one, but I really look forward to focusing on that and making sure I engage with him and others who are concerned about this also.
Shadow Minister Alison McGovern.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I do welcome the new Minister to her role. She joins the government at a unique and special time. And I also want to take the opportunity to pay tribute to the work done by the member for Mid Sussex. Mr Speaker, I don't agree with her very much on employment, but I know how hard that she worked, and I know there'll be many people in the department who will miss her greatly. And, Mr Speaker, as the Minister is new, let me ask her an easy question. All I'm looking for is a single number. Of the 1 million people who are estimated to have left the labour market, by the time she leaves office, how many of them will be back to work?
Many more than when Labour was there.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I thank the honourable lady. It seems churlish on day one to mention Labour Party's record on jobs. Every time the Labour Party is in left power, they have left more people unemployed than when they started.
Chris Stephen.